Hello, good morning. Today I'm going to show you how to do the squat, the bridge, and the abductor. I'm going to show you different variations of each and how to contract your glutes during the bridge and during the squat and during the abductor. And so this is going to be a very informative form correcting workout, so you can see how to have the proper form utilizing every single one of these. So we're going to start with the squat. I'm going to show you 3 different types. We're going to start with narrow, then we're going to do sumo, and then we're going to do regular. So the only difference with these would be in the foot placement. So here you can see how my toes are pointing outwards. You always want to have this kind of thing, well, depending on if you're comfortable or not. So for the sumo squat, for instance, you would have them further than your shoulders. So this would be the stance, and you would obviously just go with your hips straight down and your chest up. This is a sumo squat. So it's just, you're feeling more of the adductors here, so you're just going for, I don't know, showing you 3 reps. So wide, knees out, always, hips down, straight down, heels up. So you're pushing up with your heels, and this was the sumo. So now for the narrow. Narrow should be where your shoulders are, so around this level. So I'm gonna point my toes out, and this is a very narrow squat for me, and you can even make it more narrow by putting your feet closer together, so like this, and this is a narrow squat. And a regular squat would be just a bit further than your shoulder width, but not as wide as the sumo, so it would be like this. This would be the regular stance for the squat. So none of these are better than the other, and they're actually fun to incorporate different ones, even during the same set. So those are the 3 squats. Now I'm going to show you bridge variations. We're going to start first. I'm going to start by demonstrating to you a regular bridge, and then I want to show you how to do a bridge with an adductor. So this one is doing the hip extension movement and then adducting to the side to target the glute muscles. And I'm also going to show you how to do this single leg bridge. This one is very good at it's a very good unilateral movement. So it's good if you want to focus on building the muscle on one side and on the other and working on that mind-muscle connection. So what we're going to do, we're going to use the band. I'm just going to move this a bit closer here. I'm going to show you how to do a regular bridge. So, and this is always a good movement to get really good at like, the better your form is, the better the results. So you always want to practice good form. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to tuck in my chin. So I'm going to put this here, so my chin can be tucked in during this. I find that it's better for me. So here's the sideways view of it. Your knees are out, and you're going up. This is a regular bridge. Okay, with the chin tucked in. This is a regular bridge. You have the full range of motion, all the way down, all the way up. So you squeeze all. So this is a regular bridge. Single leg bridge. You take this away. Exact same thing, but one leg is up. So you go like this. Try to have a small bend at the knees here. And you're feeling only the left glute. So you're completely isolated in that sense. Full range of motion. Full mind-muscle connection. Switch your legs. And it's the exact same thing with the chin tucked in. What this does is at least it gives the hips a full range of motion, so you're not jerking with the top part of your body. This is what I mean when I say tucking your chin. So it's important to do that for that reason. And now I'm going to show you a nice move. And you think maybe you're not used to doing it, but I suggest you do, because it's very, very good at like targeting and isolating the glute muscles. So you have your chin tucked in as well. You do a regular bridge. By the way, try to keep your knees, when you're doing the bridge, try to keep your knees outwards by bending them a little bit. So you're doing this. It's still going to target it if you have a small bend, actively bend to it, and you feel a way better mind-muscle connection. So you have a bridge, up, abduct, adduct. So you're going up, you're squeezing, and you're adducting. And it's all one fluid movement, so it will look like this. And this one actually really, really kills, but in a good way. So the last thing I want to show you is an adductor move. What an adductor does is it literally works the glutes from the sides. So you can do this laying down or you can do it seated. I'm going to show you both. What you're going to do when you're laying down is you're going to point your toes downwards. So you're pointing it down here like this. You have the band here up above your knee. Slight bend at the knee and keep this foot here straight, this foot there, and you're going to just kick up. So you're actually just kicking up. And you're adducting each leg one by one. I'm going to show you the other leg as well. So it's this leg, toes down, and you adduct. It's a simple movement. That's why it's the best thing to do for this type of movement is to focus on getting more of a range of motion. So keep those toes down as if they're dead and squish up. Squish. And try to keep it up as long as possible. Really trying to engage that muscle, find muscle. So that was that. Now the final exercise I'm going to demonstrate for you and show you the proper form for is the seated hip abductor. So this one can be done at the gym with a machine, or it can be done at home, with the band. So you put the band here above your knees and you lean in whichever way. The important thing right now is that the spine remains just relaxed. So you're not putting that. Don't overthink that much. So knees are pointing out, put your hands here, and you adduct out. But if you have the machine at the gym, just doing it straight. Like windshield. You do the same movement as a windshield, right? And you can lean forward for this. All of those, these are different ways, different spinal positions, so you can do this together. So I hope that this small demonstration video did help show you some different types of variations. I hope that maybe you got some information on how to do the correct bridges and how to do the squat in different stances, and just to see the difference when someone mentions maybe narrow squat. At least you can know it's different than a sumo squat. And yeah, I enjoyed filming it, so I hope that you got something from it. And thank you for watching.